Hi, and welcome to Regan Real Reviews. My name is Kathleen Regan, and I am an actor and a writer and a filmmaker. And I watch a lot of movies, a lot of TVs, and see a lot of plays. And a lot of times, my friends and family will call me and say, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to watch? I don't know what to watch. What's good? What's not good?" Or, unsolicited, I just tell them my review, and I can go on and on and on. So I thought, what the heck? Why not make a podcast and put my opinions out there? So this is what it is. I will be going over a couple of them at a time during these podcasts, and I want to mention up front there could be spoilers on this. I don't know what's a spoiler from one person to the next. I'm going to try not to give away like the big thing or the big ending, if that's what it is, but I don't know what spoils it for you. So there could be spoilers on here, just saying. If you have any comments or suggestions on what to watch next, look below and right below, and I will try to get to them. Okay, so in today's episode, I'm going to be going over the Thursday Murder Club on Netflix, Black Rabbit, which is also on Netflix, and an off-Broadway show I saw recently called House of McQueen. So, the Thursday Murder Club, it's on Netflix. It is a movie, not a TV series. It is directed by Chris Columbus. It is based on a book series by Richard Osman. It stars Helen Mirren, Ben Kingsley, Pierce Brosnan, and Celia Imrie. It is about these four active members of a retired home that go on, to solve murders and sleuthing, and they meet on Thursdays. That's why they call it the Thursday Murder Club. So overall, I give it 3 stars, maybe 4. I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. I thought it moved quickly. I would love to see it as a series. I mean, I relate it to like Golden Girls meets Murder, She Wrote, right? That would be great. I would love to have a series. I'm not sure you can get all those fantastic stars for a series, but I would try. Helen Mirren, beyond reproach. She's amazing. Her character's well developed. It was great. Pierce Brosnan, also really, really good. I thought his character was pretty well developed, and I thought he did a great job. Ben Kingsley, love Ben Kingsley. You have Ben Kingsley on your set, and you have a character that's not really developed at all. I mean, is he the geeky scientist? Is he the Cliff Clavin with these weird facts that help solve the case? Right now, you can't tell. He's just there, and he's not serving a purpose. Again, you have Ben Kingsley on your set. Make it purposeful. Celia Imrie. At first, her character is this nurse that's going to add sort of like the medical opinion on things, right? That medical history on things. But then she sort of morphs into this woman that bakes cakes. She loses that character quality or that purpose in this club. So I think her character needs to be developed a little bit more. Overall, 3 or 4 stars. I'll figure out by the time I'm done this episode. But it was good. I would watch it. Netflix, cute. And for those of you that don't like scary things, this is right up your alley. So go for it. The next thing is Black Rabbit. It's on Netflix. It is a lot of different directors. Its stars are Jude Law and Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman was a director. Laura Linney was a director as well. Both of those from Ozark, you remember. Justin Kurzel, Ben Semenoff. I mean, there was tons of directors, different episodes. It's a limited series. It's not a movie. And I'm going to read this from IMDb. When the owner of a New York City hotspot allows his turbulent brother back in his life, he opens the door to escalating dangers that threaten to bring down everything he's built. I did not like this. To be honest, I didn't finish watching it. I couldn't get through it. I would give it 2 stars max. I love Jude Law, and I love Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman, man, my dream is to work with you, even if I was a lamppost in the back of the set. But this role was not good for you. Jason Bateman plays this turbulent brother. He's real scruffy looking. His look is great. He's real scruffy, and his hair, he's like down on his luck. He needs help getting out of a town because he's being chased by people. He's so desperate and gambling and getting money that he sells his shoes on a bus and goes barefoot. I mean, he's real gritty, right? And his look is real gritty. Jason's look is real gritty, but his speech, his diction is Jason Bateman, right? It's white-collar crime, Ozark, Jason Bateman. It is not, down on his luck, living in the streets, gambler, scruffy. So it didn't work. The character didn't work for me. And Jude Law, love him. And it may be that I'm so used to his adorable British accent. And his American was great. However, someone made the decision that he should be New York, like a New York accent. No, no, it doesn't come across that way. It comes across as like someone saying, okay, every third, fourth, fifth word, just throw something in that's like, it sounds like New York. It's not believable. Also, they have Jude Law in a, what do they call them? A-frame white t-shirt the whole show, and like chains. And I don't know if they were going for like a, I don't know, a mafioso type look or a tough guy type look or something like that. But that's not Jude Law, and it didn't come across, and it just looks odd. Okay. The other thing about this is that I feel like a lot of American shows do this as opposed to British shows. British shows, you have one major plot, right? Someone's killed, we got to figure out what's going on. Now there may be side things that pop up, like the cop goes home and she drinks too much, or the guy goes home and his daughter's estranged, something like that. But there's one main plot that you can follow, that you're invested in, that you care about. That's what British shows do, in my opinion. This show did the exact opposite, and does what a lot of American shows do. They dilute the plot. There's a plot here, there's a plot here, there's a line here, there's a line here. You don't know what to follow, what's the real plot, and therefore, being it's diluted, you don't care about any of them. You're not invested in any of them. Okay, there's a girl that could have been raped. There's this partner that we don't know his background, and this girlfriend that he may or may not have liked, and now being an interior designer. Then there's the brother, then there's the mother's house, and there's this, mafia type guy who gives them a break because of their mother. I have no idea what to follow on this show. So therefore I don't follow any of it, and I don't like any of it, and I'm not invested. So yeah, 2 stars max. I'm giving it 2 stars just because of Jason Bateman. All right, House of McQueen. House of McQueen is an off-Broadway show in New York, and it's based on the life, or part of the life, of Alexander Lee McQueen. And it's amazing. I love Alexander McQueen. I love him. I love his work. I've watched the documentary on him. If you haven't, look up the documentary. I forget what it's on, maybe on Tubi. It's amazing. His life is pretty good. Amazing, like history. I think personally, and I follow a lot of fashion. I know it doesn't seem like it, right? But I follow a lot of fashion, and to me, he really changed the way that runway shows are done. I mean, he made it a theatrical event. He made it exciting. He made it inclusive. He made it feel like you were inside that theater and you were wearing those clothes and you were owning it. That's what he did for, in my opinion, for runway and for fashion. This show really captures the kind of avant-garde, odd situations in life and thoughts and experiences that he had, and his putting it out on the runway when people hated it, or there was, just really people love it or hated him, and it's gotten a little bit tamer now that he's passed away, but it's still kind of out there. And this play, when you watch it, first of all, off-Broadway is amazing. So if you come to New York and you're only going to Broadway, you're missing out, right? Broadway prices have gotten so high. Check out some off-Broadway. I mean, this is New York City. There is not a lack of talent here. So you're going to get some great shows at a cheaper price off-Broadway, or even off-Broadway, actually. So anyway, this show has scenes that are just odd, right? Kind of out there, a little odd. But when put together as a show, it totally embodies, in my opinion, who Alexander McQueen was. And I thought it was a great show. I thought it was a delight. The actor is Luke Newton, plays Alexander McQueen. Oh, he's amazing. If you don't know him, look him up. Luke Newton, he's amazing. So I highly recommend watching that. I think it closes soon, November 2nd, I think it is. So I would suggest going out there watching it. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for watching the first Regan Reel Reviews, and I'll see you next time.